Now, Bernie Sanders obviously is still engaged in his whole huge struggle with Hillary Clinton. He's still going to be running for the head of the party, although it really looks like he's not going to get it. And he may have been undermined and sabotaged by the party itself. However, even with that, Bernie has said that even if he loses, he will still support Hillary Clinton over Donald Trump because it's very important to stop Donald Trump from becoming the president. Which, frankly, even to me, it's a frightening prospect. Who knows? Maybe it'll have good effects on establishing a more class-conscious revolutionary potential within the United States. But at the same time, you can guarantee that he'll be a serious hawk against countries that are oppressed by the United States. So it's really a mixed bag. But what's important here is that although Bernie has not said that he has surrendered his claim to running for the head of the party, he will still support Hillary Clinton in the end over Donald Trump. Now, one great thing that I really want to point out here is that Bernie ran on this whole platform of, we're going to reject big business, the corporate donors. We're going to reject all that stuff that damages our political process, which actually is the very essence of itself. But getting big money out of politics and stuff like that. I'm going to be grassroots funded, etc. Now, if that's true and his thing was to get big business out of government, why would he support Hillary Clinton? Hillary Clinton is as much of a Republican as anybody that I've ever seen. The fact that she's even running for the Democrat Party is just mystifying to me. Because of her husband, his previous stint as president of the United States. She is very much a conservative hawk, but she's running in the Democrat Party. She is a very pro-business. She's taking all kinds of money from big business, etc., because that's literally how politics works. But it's interesting to note how his main idea, the main philosophy by which he stands, that is against big corporate money being involved in politics, he's supporting the person who would be a really great embodiment of that. So now, this is the problem that you get when you try to change things within the system. You don't change the system. The system changes you. That's why it's the system. That's why it's a self-perpetuating thing with its own built-in defense mechanisms. But for all of his idealism and all of his bluster about going to the left to do things to help people, even though he wouldn't even actually be challenging capitalism in any way, shape, or form, how quickly he's backtracked on all of that and back to the very opposite of what he's supposed to be, because you're in the party, that's what you do. And on another level, it's either her or the greater evil, depending on which one you actually see as being more evil. But we see how fast that idealism gets thrown aside for the pragmatism of regular bourgeois politics. And this, again, reminds us, you get all those Bernie bros running out saying, oh, this is it, socialism is no longer a dirty word, etc. Where are you at now? And I would also like to state for the record that this whole idea that socialism is no longer a dirty word is false. Socialism is no longer a dirty word because socialism now is liberalism. Because this liberalism that he's promoting is being passed off as socialism. Yeah, well, no kidding, socialism isn't a dirty word anymore. It's been replaced with liberalism. But I digress. Again, we see the complete failure of going through bourgeois electoral politics. It simply does not work in achieving revolution. And this is a lesson that, still a lot of people left still have to learn. Thank you for watching. Won't you go ahead, rate, comment, subscribe, and share on various social media. And if you want, you can head over to my Patreon page and show your support. Or you could head over to the MRN bookstore and check out some of the latest books available.